This yin yoga sequence for athletes is specifically to release tension, increase flexibilities, especially in the hips and the hamstrings. Let's begin in butterfly pose. Bring the soles of the feet together. You can close down the eyes, taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Tuck the chin into the chest, melting into the pose as you relax into the breath. On the next inhale, tuck the chin into the chest as you roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming to a straight spine. And bring the knees together and come over onto hands and knees in tabletop. Take a couple cat-cows just as a transitional pose. And then come to a neutral spine. Step your right foot up, and you can go between the hands or on the outside of the right foot. We're coming to dragon to come into a deeper stretch into the hips. Take the foot on the outside of the right hand. And you can make a little bit of movement, creating flexibility into the right hip. And then once you find that point of resistance, close down the eyes. Relax into long, deep breathing. On the next inhale, gently release the pose, coming back through tabletop, making any micro movements. Before coming into the left side, take your time. And when you're ready, stepping the left foot either in between the hands or on the outside of the left foot. And wiggle your way into how far your body wants to drop into this pose, making a little bit of movement. And then once you find that point of resistance, take your time, not necessarily on my words, but once you find that spot, Then relax into the breath. On the next inhale, release the pose, coming through tabletop again. Make any micro movements that your body intuition is asking for to release any little bit of stickiness, creating flexibility and releasing tension. And then when you're ready, cross the ankles and sit back on your sit bones. We're going to come into a figure 4. Take your right ankle and cross it up and over onto the left thigh. Take a moment to see how far away you want the hands from the sit bones and how close you want the heel of the left foot in towards the sit bones. And then once you find that point of resistance, gently close down your eyes and relax into long, deep breathing. On the next inhale, gently release. And just take the knees into a windshield wiper for a few moments as you prepare to come over to the left side with the left ankle on top of the right knee. Take your time with the windshield wipers. And then when you're ready, cross the left ankle on top of the right knee. Take your time to find how far away the hands will feel the stretch away from the sit bones and how close the right heel will come into the sit bones to feel the deep stretch in the left hip area. And then once you find that point of resistance, gently close down the eyes and relax into long, deep breathing. On the next inhale, release the pose and take that windshield wiper again to bring more flexibility into the hips and releasing any little sticky tension. And then when you're ready, extend the legs out in front of you. Anchor the sit bones into the earth beneath you. Relax the feet. Spine is straight. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, come forward, tucking the chin into the chest, folding into the pose. Feeling this full body stretch, feeling it in the hamstrings, the hips, the back, the neck, and the shoulders. Relax into the pose. Use the breath to go deeper. On the next inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming to a straight spine. And then bring the legs into a V shape, coming into this lovely forward fold, stretching out the hamstrings, the legs. Relax the feet with a straight spine. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, come forward. Folding into this release of tension to increase flexibility. Use your breath to go deeper into this lovely stretch and just relax into the pose. On the next inhale, tuck the chin into the chest and roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming to a straight spine. Bring the legs together and shake them out, maybe tap them out, making any micro movements that will feel comfortable to you to release any extra bit of tension and tightness. And then when you're ready, let's move into child's pose. And with your child's pose, your knees can be close together. They could be very far apart. It depends on where you want to stretch. If you want to go deep into the hips, you can take the knees very wide. If you want to go more into the back, you can take the knees closer together. Play with it for a moment until you find that spot where you can feel the stretch, the release of the tension, using the breath to bring in this flexibility as we finish off our practice together in child's pose. Relax into it with long, deep breathing. On the next inhale, walk the hands back towards the knees, lifting the head and the neck, coming to an upright, seated position on your heels, and pausing for a moment with the palms facing up on top of your thighs. Close down your eyes, just honoring the new feeling of flexibility, honoring all the tension you released. And with a smile on your face, bring the hands together in prayer pose. Press your thumbs into your heart center and bow your head towards your heart, honoring yourself for taking the time to practice today. And knowing that you can come back to this sequence anytime before a sport or event of any type of exercise. You can even just use it as your own little yin practice. You can use it as a recovery sequence post any type of exercise or training. You can even use it to release tension and tightness after a long, busy day. It's yours to use as your body, mind, spirit, intuition calls you to. And together, let's bow towards one another, wishing each other peace and light, love and joy. Namaste.